of social or environmental well-being. So for example, and you guys probably are pretty familiar with this audience is probably pretty familiar with the idea of, say, really high taxes on pollution, so that if you develop a process that cuts pollution, or a zero waste process, that becomes valuable. Right? You guys are familiar with things like that? Those are the beginning of a transition. But there's still a problem. If, for example, you value a certain forest at 50 billion euros, and you say it used to be valued at 0, it used to have only the value of its timber, but now we're gonna value that again. Yeah, that's good, except the problem is, if you could make $51 billion cutting it down and paving it over, by the same logic, we should do that. And ultimately, the political reality is that who decides that it's $50 billion? It's going to be the corporation that can make $51 billion from cutting it down. So there's a problem when we try to put a number on things that are infinitely precious, when we try to make the infinite into the finite. All right, let me explore. There's a lot of other things I want to talk about. Let me say a little bit about. This is kind of an artificial situation too. You know, like here's a guy up here giving a monologue. Like, what kind of conversation is that? You know. So I'm trying to like gauge from people's expressions, like how many people are really into the economics of it, how many people are interested in the bigger stories that contain economics. I think I'll try to do both. My official topic is beyond green economy, something like that, right? And I'm gonna take beyond to mean beyond economy, because I think that we all understand that our money system and our economic system doesn't exist in isolation from the other institutions of our culture, and it doesn't exist in isolation from our own psychology. So I'll go. I'll get there. I will, yeah. But I think I can do both, because let me just explain